Hi guys, it's Piapie and welcome back to another video. In today's topic, we are going to be talking about my final interview questions that I've done 8 years ago and the exact same words that I use to answer them. So you've probably been wondering, how could I ever remember something that I've done 8 years ago? Well, if it's your dream, you just do what you gotta do this time. And I'm the kind of person who actually doesn't want to stop until I get what I want. And so when I finally got the chance to be shortlisted, I made sure that I will nail it until the final interview. Just to give you an idea, guys, I only had 3 questions that were asked by the interviewers, and it only took me actually 15 minutes to answer them. And because I was really researching about the common question that can be asked by the interviewers, I made sure that I actually have formulated some answers and try to memorize them as much as I can. So that's the reason why I have this video, because I still have it in my head. But before I give you the final interview questions that I had as well as my answers, I'm gonna share with you the common mistakes that applicants normally do. Now, if you are unprepared and you haven't really researched about the company itself, then perhaps you will be wasting your time, because I know you're not gonna make it then. Now, there are times that you actually don't have any idea or you don't have any answers at all, but because of your confidence, the recruiters will actually still take you. So it's not just about what you know, because there's a lot of people who know a lot of things, but they don't know how to deliver it. So make sure you show confidence to the recruiters. Now, this one is really very common amongst applicants. Normally, even if they have a lot of ideas stuck in their heads, but the problem is that they don't know how to deliver it. Their body language is actually showing otherwise. What they do is that they stutter, or sometimes because they're really very nervous, they tend to shake their hands, or perhaps they don't look at the recruiters in the eye. So one thing you want to deliver your answers to the recruiters is by making an eye contact. Now, if you can't make an eye contact because you are very shy, what you're gonna do is just look in between the eyes and this part. That's how you make an eye contact. So I want to give you a tip, guys, on how you can ace your final interview. This time, I want you to research about the company and its culture. At the same time, do not assume and do not compare. There's no such thing as a perfect company, even if you've heard a lot of bad things about the reputation of the company. But since you are there to ace your interview, the only thing that you can do is just to give good feedback, alright? Tip number 2. Now, if English is not your first language, I'd better memorize my answers. Now, how could you get your answers if you don't research about the common questions? So the third tip that I can share with you would be to research about the common questions that the recruiters could ask. Now, you guys are already very lucky nowadays because you have a lot of information that you can get online. Now, let's say you don't have any answers to all the questions and perhaps you don't have any experience at all. What you can do is that make up your own answer. Also, gather all the answers from other people. Make sure you sound sincere this time and pretend that it is your own story. And like I said before in this video, always make an eye contact so that the interviewers will not feel that you're feeling nervous. So much of these things already. I'm gonna share with you now the final interview questions that I had. First of all, let me just introduce myself. My name is Piapie and I graduated with a bachelor's degree in information technology, and I currently work as a researcher from one of the manpower agencies for oil and gas here in Singapore because I was working in Singapore before. And I also worked as a customer service representative for 4 years back when I was still in the Philippines. I am a team player, a very passionate person, and I love to deal with different kinds of personalities. The reason why I want to become a flight attendant is because I am a people person and I do love to deal with different personalities, and at the same time I love new challenges and problem solving. So if I become a flight attendant, it will not only give me an opportunity to improve my skills and abilities, but also will improve me as a person. There was a time that a customer was calling and she was really very irate and she was yelling at me on the phone. I didn't know what was going on, and so what I did was I just listened to her even she was screaming over the phone, and I just let her talk and wait until she finished. And after that, I tried to resolve the problem even if I didn't have any solution for her. So what I did is I tried to resolve the problem by giving her the options. Because sometimes we don't really have solutions to the problems. But what we can do as a customer service representative is just to give them options. Some of them, they also just want to be heard. And what you can do as an employee is just to listen to your customers. So how do you guys find it? I hope you got something from this video, and I hope you got inspired by the videos that I'm always making. And guys, please give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of video, and also please write comments down below if you want me to discuss about anything. I'll be more than happy to discuss it to all of you guys. I'll be willing to help you with all of your applications. And also guys, I want you to learn from other people's mistakes, because that's the only way for you to learn something. You don't have to experience all the mistakes. What you can do is just listen to others so that you don't have to go through them again. I hope to see you again next time, guys. Bye for now.